Once we have our drape or our gown folded, we're going to need to wrap it so we can autoclave it. You're going to start with a cloth outside and a paper inside wrap. Make sure it's large enough to wrap your gown. Place your gown in the center, but if you notice how I've got it set up like a diamond pattern, the gown is square in the middle of it. I'm going to place my indicator strip in the middle and my hand towel on top of that. You're going to fold, put your hand down, keep everything straight, fold the bottom side up, make your little tab, even out your edges. Then you're going to move to your left or your right. Does not matter if you go left or right, right or left. What you're going to want to do is make sure you line up your edge right here. Don't try to line up your triangles. You're going to be askew. Make your little flap. Bring the other one over. Again, you're making it line up right here. Make your flap. Okay. Make your edges. If your wrap is a little bit too big, you may have to take your edges and fold them in just a little bit. You don't want your gown to be flared out beyond your gown. Up over and tuck it into the cape. You want to make sure there's a little bit of a flappy here, because that's what you're going to be grabbing when you open it. So your inner wrap is already wrapped. You're going to repeat the process for the outer wrap. So bottom edge up, side, make your tab, bring the other side over, make your tab, and if it's easier, you might need to pick it up, turn it towards you so you can come over like this. For me, it's easier to tuck. And everything's supposed to be nice, neat, tucked in. Your little flap is visible. You're going to place tape on your pack. You do not have to wrap it all the way around the pack. The idea of the tape is to let anybody know that this pack has not been opened and it should be sterile inside. Then you're going to place indicator strip on. A lot of practices recognize this is expensive, so they only want you to put a shorter piece on it. And then you're going to go ahead and write on top of here, surgical gown. If you have a large gown, small gowns in your practice, you're going to make sure you label it as large or small. You need to make sure you put the date that it's going through the autoclave on here and your initials. And you have your pack.